Hey guys, what's up? I'm Greg, he's Q. Together we're Mr. Happy 0121. And today, we're reviewing Hot Cocoa Chips Ahoy. You know, there were some people that were a bit disturbed by us trying to get the branding going with the 0121.
Oh, really?
I'm inclined to agree with them. For the opening, we're going to stay 0121, and people will just have to be smart enough to figure out that's a 0.
Yeah.
We'll talk more about that later. Right now, we're going to talk about this. Let's do a close-up real quick, and then we'll break into it. Back in the early days of this channel, we basically built this channel on me hating soft Chips Ahoy cookies. If you don't remember that, we will put a bunch of those up here and some down there. But yeah, we did many reviews where I hated these soft Chips Ahoy.
Yeah.
I didn't go in wanting to hate them. They just all tasted alike no matter what we did. I don't care if it was birthday filling, Oreo filling, I don't know, dead hooker filling. They all tasted the same. No matter what. Every time. So yeah, it was video after video of me banging on the table and screaming. But here we are, nearing the end of 2015. That's what year it is, right?
Yeah.
You know, when you get to be my age, you lose track of things. Anyway, near the end of 2015, I'm going to try again.
All right.
We're going to try these both ways. That could be taken many ways. We're going to try them normally, and they're suggesting that you drop it in the floor like a complete dink.
We're just grab another one of those. Throw that away here in a minute.
All right. We're going to try these both ways. We're going to try them cold, and then we're going to try them warm, because apparently if you heat, it says heat for a treat right here on the bag. Apparently that's going to improve it. So let's go with the normal. He's become a high roller lately with the bites. He's Mr. 2 bites on like a cupcake and whatever.
The cookie's like the size of a silver dollar. That's pretty small.
Boy, good to know that some things never change. All right, here's what we need to do the heating. It says very specifically we need a paper towel. Place 2 cookies on a paper napkin. Sorry. Microwave approximately 6 to 7 seconds on high.
Are there other types of napkins besides paper napkins?
I don't know, but I wonder what kind of alchemy 6 or 7 seconds is going to create to make this suck less. Let's find out. All right, here we are. I am ready for the life-altering cookie that will be warm Hot Cocoa Chips Ahoy. Boom, let's do it.
A cold cookie is a B. It's like an 80. It's pretty good. It's not that bad. I didn't really get like a hot cocoa taste, but it was still good. But warmed up, it's a B+. It's an 86.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Cold, I'm going to go C-. Same old shiz. Tastes like a chemical. Heating this up actually improved it vastly. The chemical taste went away. I got a little bit of what they're trying to go with the hot cocoa and the marshmallow, and looking at it, there is a center to it.
Oh, yeah.
That you don't notice when it's cold. It's like a little molten lava cake center to it.
Yeah.
If you're going to buy these, nuke them. Don't bother with it. Personally, I would say it went from a C- to a solid straight up B, like an 85.
Wow.
That was a big improvement. Huge improvement. Me giving anything soft Chips Ahoy related B is very solid for them. As I said, I've hated on them forever. Shout out! I apologize in advance if I get this wrong. Chewy? He said if you can't figure that out, just call him Micro. So what's up, Micro? Because that's easier for me to do. Shout out to Micro. As you can tell by us doing cookies, it's a slow week. They can't, we are going to do 2 more videos this week, coming into the weekend. and they're going to be old school, weird, no fast food. We're going to do like, not frozen products either, stuff along these lines. There are some chips I have been wanting to try forever. We're going to do those on Thursday. In fact, it's the only chips that we've had anyone recommend to us in forever. We'll let the mystery build there. Off topic, just curious. Does anyone out there play Fallout? From what I understand, YouTube took a hit last week because of the release of Fallout. Like a big hit, like a 30 to 40% drop in viewership in some cases.
The Reckless Eating guy is a Let's Play for Fallout.
Does he?
Yeah.
I blame him then.
You blame him.
It's your fault our numbers dropped last week. Reckless Eating guy?
Yeah.
Matt Zion? Was it that Reckless Eating guy?
Yeah, it's him. I forgot his name.
You know, I love a lot of what they do, but it's kind of like every actor wants to be a musician and every musician wants to be an actor. It seems like everybody on YouTube that isn't a Let's Play guy wants to be a Let's Play guy. Like, even food reviewers, a lot of them want to do Let's Play videos. Matt Zion.
They have a second channel for it.
The Douche. He did some Let's Plays. I don't know if he still does. KB Douche.
Minecraft.
Yeah, he was doing them. He did Minecraft, did he? We won't just come out and make the accusation, but remember, if you go back a few videos, we have some things to say about the type of person that typically makes Minecraft Let's Play videos. It popped on in his head. You got to go back and look for it because allegedly, yeah, something about Let's Plays, everybody feels they need to do it.
Well, because it looks easy. It's like comedy. It's like anyone could do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's not. I'll tell you now. Like stream of conscious to be entertaining for that long, it's tough.
Oh yeah.
You know,
I agree.
We try for 3 minutes at a time and can't accomplish it. What was that? Starting a motorcycle.
Throwing your hands around. And it also seems like a lot of people are successful at it, so.
A lot of people, I guess, are successful at it, but, you know, when you consider probably how many try and fail.
Oh, yeah.
That's what you don't ever see. You only see people that are successful at something. The people that failed, you don't ever see them. At one point last summer, you and I had looked in, not doing the Let's Play. We were going to take the other channel and do some video game stuff with it. But the copyright issue, so tricky on like what you can show on video games, what you can't without it being pulled down or you getting strikes. I just said, Our idea, though, was so good that someone has taken up the mantle and gone ahead and polished it off and is using it.
Can't you use like anything as long as you're commentating over it? No? I
Nintendo,
thought there was like a fair use type of thing.
Nintendo finds ways to shut people down constantly. Yeah, I do a little research on that. And what we were gonna do was old Atari games and old Nintendo games from like the 80s and 90s. We weren't gonna do Let's Play. It was gonna be more like I go pick out random games and have you react to them.
Like kids react to?
No.
Not as silly? Because
that is an idea that worked once, but how many times can you see that? So, no, not really. No. Boy, you really brought me down with that.
Oh, I did.
There's some things in this life that I just shake my head at and wonder how people, like, how many times, what's his name? You know, I always catch hell when I say it. The dude that everything is he breaks an egg.
What?
How Too Basic. How Too Basic is the same friggin' video over and over and over and over for years.
He breaks an egg.
How to make Mountain Dew. You see a cup up here, he'll throw eggs at the cup, and then he'll open a 2-liter of Mountain Dew and pour it on it.
Oh.
That's the video. How to make pancakes. He'll take a griddle and throw 3 eggs on it, and then pee on the grill and kick it over. That's a video. It's funny once.
Yeah.
But year after year after year after year, 2-3 times a week. Over. And you know, you're like, well, then quit watching.
Yeah, that's a good point.
What'll happen is like once every 3 months, I'll be like, surely this has run out of steam. It'll appear in a suggestion somehow. I don't know what it says about us that it appears in our suggestions, but I'll watch it and I'll be like, oh, they got me again. You broke eggs. Very imaginative. Very original.
Say it, don't spray.
That guy. God bless him, because you know he's like epic mealtime.
He is?
He made some lame-ass video one time that worked, and then he drove that son of a bitch straight into the ground. He's like, I'm going to throw eggs on everything. How to basic.
I could see the correlation to bacon.
And then Jerk Off, bugs are falling from the sky. Jerk Off is like, I'm going to make a really big sandwich. Oh, people watched. Well, I'll just continue to make really big stuff. And then grow a big beard and tell people I was a school teacher.
Have a guy with glasses eat it.
It has been a long time since we've railed against epic mealtime.
Didn't he try his hand at stand-up comedy at one point? I'm pretty sure he did. I don't know how that went for him.
I don't know. I think the man is a gigantic douche, but I will say this. When I see him in movies, he seems to be a pretty good actor. Like, he was in Tusk, he was pretty funny.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, you know. So, stick with that, man.
Yeah.
There we go. Now we can end the video. Guaranteed that we're going to get hate comments because people love How To Basic. There's been like 2 videos out of the 500-600 we've made where I've made some offhand comment about How To Basic. People be like, you don't know anything, man. How To Basic is a genius.
I don't see why they'd be mad. He just described what they do.
They get very frustrated. It's easy for you to make comments about... Yes, it is easy because all he does is break eggs. And he's got millions of subscribers.
But you don't understand.
I don't, obviously.
He's an artistic genius.
I wonder if there's somebody that subscribes to How To Basic that before the video starts goes, oh man, I wonder what he's going to do this time. Oh, eggs! Fuck me. Really? Hell out of here.
How many subs does he have?
Like millions of people.
That's great.
You know, since YouTube is nothing but copycats, especially food reviewers, maybe we should just like at the end of every video just bring out a carton of eggs and just like bomb whatever we're reviewing. Then we'd be hailed as genius.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's genius. He broke eggs. Never seen that before.
Put some bacon on there.
Ooh, and then we would cook it in an oven. Put some sunglasses on you.
And eat it.
And then once you got established, you know, as a character, I would fire you and just have random people wear glasses because I'm a greedy bastard. Allegedly.
Wow.
All right. Now then, now that we've managed to see at some point, like minutes ago, we were like, I'm out of stuff to say. Let's just say some stuff, see what happens. All right, we said some stuff. For the 3 of you that stuck around through that, thanks. I don't know how much of this will make air, but I feel better now. It'll give me something to cut.
Good.
Remember when we reviewed cookies?
Yeah, I do.
Let's do a how to make Chips Ahoy video. That would be awesome. See, instead of eggs, I would throw cow shit on the ground.
Oh. That's disgusting.
You can send your hate comments about that how to basic. You can refer all hate comments about How To Basic to Q, care of Mr. Happy 0121.
That's right.
Let's address that.
Direct him towards me.
We are at Mr. Happy 0121, and the reason I started trying to say that at the beginning of the videos is always on various forms. Hey, how you doing? On various forms of media.
She wants to get up here.
Because on various forms of media, 3-4 times a day, people would be like, hey man, I can't find your Instagram. Hey man, I can't find you this or that. The only thing I could come to, because if you found us on like Facebook or Google Plus or YouTube, is you're listening to me say 0 or 01. You're listening to me say 01 and you're trying to type that in, you can't find it. But it just seems like to me that you would see the name of where you're at, leaving me the message, and apply that to the other thing.
Or just try 0 and 70.
Yeah, but no, it's not happening. So I was like, I'll try to brand it. Screw it. We're 0121, but if you go to look for us, it's a 0. 0121 just sounds better.
It does.
To my ear.
Rolls off better.
0. That Z takes a lot of effort. 0. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Put us on your white list. Say hi to Micro when you see him out in the world. Whenever I hear that name, he was a dude that hooked the Punisher up with his weapons. Microchip. That was his guy. You ever wonder how Punisher had a van and all these machine guns? Yeah, that was his guy. That was his go-to. Microchip turned on him. In the Punisher Warzone movie, Microchip was played by Newman from Seinfeld. Newman. What's that? Actually, a pretty good visualization. So there's just some microchip
Is that
knowledge.
the movie where he punched through the guy's head?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or when he at the beginning he's on the chandelier shooting around and around and around, and he takes that knife and jabs it through the top of the dude's head.
It was a good movie.
That was the greatest Punisher movie that will ever be made because they danced with the X rating. It's a shame no one saw it.
They danced with it? What do you mean?
It was very close to X rated for violence.
Wow.
That was a horribly violent movie.
That's
If you remember, go watch it again. Yeah, in the first 5 minutes, he kills more people than Dolph Lundgren and Thomas Jane did in their entire movies.
How many movies are rated X because of violence? Is Cannibal Holocaust rated X?
Well, no, that would just go unrated.
Oh.
But you'll never see an X-rated movie for violence if it's a studio movie because they can't make money that way. So they're gonna cut it down. That's why when you rent shit on Blu-ray or buy Blu-rays and DVD, they're always like the unrated version.
Oh.
And you look and it's like 90 seconds. You look and it's like 90 seconds longer. You're like, what a ripoff! It's that 90 seconds that would have pushed them to another rating. Normally not an X, usually an R. So there you go. Wow. We went off on another one.
Is X the same thing as NC-17? Or
Yeah, in fact, I don't think X exists anymore. I'm just old and call it X. X is gone. It's now NC-17. And really, only really bad art house films ever achieve NC-17. I can't think of, other than Showgirls, I can't think of another movie with a major studio that got big release, whatever, was NC-17. And Showgirls was the only NC-17 movie I've ever seen.
wow.
It was a big deal back in the day. I went to the theater and they had a rope across the thing. They had a rope like you're in a club, and you had to show ID, and yeah.
That's corny.
And it was a horrible movie.
It
was very bad. It was not anywhere. I got nothing as to why that was NC-17. There was weird.
Weird.
Yeah, if you watched it, you'd be like, you sure this wasn't like an AMC movie?
Didn't Clerks almost get an NC-17 rating?
For language.
For language? That's insane.
That was back when the X rating existed.
Oh.
So there you go. There, I feel better now. Remember earlier when we told everybody like, comment, and subscribe?
Yeah, I do.
This is a video that never ends. This is what happens when we review things like Hot Cocoa Chips Ahoy. We keep talking and talking and talking. Anyone that's still here? Thanks. We've already told you to like, comment, and subscribe. So that social media we were talking about earlier, it's Mr. Happy 0121.
That's right.
Not 0, but 0. There we go. 0. They put the slash through it.
Yeah.
Why, I guess. They look completely different shapes to me. Like the 0 is long and the O is fat.
Oh, yeah.
So, anyway, Instagram, Google+, Facebook, Snapchat, and something else. We'll remember it later. As always, thank you for watching and stay vigilant.